Hello mates and welcome back sa ating channel, and I hope you're enjoying our content sa ating different social media sites, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And please, subscribe na rin sa ating YouTube channel. Recently, there's a survey saying that seafarers are becoming unhappy and that there's fatigue and burnout due to longer contracts. In this video, I'm gonna share my views and opinions with that survey, and then later on, we're gonna show some reactions from different people sa ating Facebook page. Check it out. So first, we're gonna talk about the survey, the Seafarers Happiness Index, conducted by Mission to Seafarers from January to March this year, and then recently published in May. The survey focuses on overall happiness of the seafarers. Now, the questions mainly from workload, interaction with crew, and shore leave. That's the questions were based on. In regards to workload, the crew pretty much understand the importance of keeping the vessel clean so that they will remain virus-free. In shipping, in case there's a hazard identified, each company will provide a barrier. That probably is the case here, and then the crew might think this is an additional workload, simply because when there's a new hazard identified, there will be new systems in place, new protocols. For this case, cleaning, disinfecting, social distancing with visitors if they come on board, something like that. So that takes a toll on us. And then they also have these other worries about different things, like the status of their families back home, their well-being, and then how do they communicate with their families, right? Because there's no one getting on board now. Port chaplains, welfare organizations, businessmen, no more. So some seafarers find it difficult to communicate with their families back home. Wala nang mga SIM cards or phone cards na available. And probably the worst of them all is yung walang shore leave, right? Because shore leave make us free for like temporarily, and it is an important part of our well-being on board because it takes time away from all the work, all the pressure on board, right? So I can imagine if you can't have shore leave for like a long time, some seafarers can't stand that, no? I know Filipino seafarers can stand that, most of us, but other nationalities don't. So that's why it's important to have that privilege, but unluckily right now, because of lockdowns, wala nang ganun, walang temporarily shore leave. Take note of the respondents. Majority of them came from the Indian subcontinent, from India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, that country right there. And then in Southeast Asia, only 24%, on the rest single digit. And if ever this survey was conducted majority from Southeast Asia, probably Filipinos will be majority of that. This survey will have a different outcome, in my opinion. Nung nabasa ko na yung survey, I told myself, what's wrong with these guys, right? They're unhappy and they're earning, no? And well, trabaho is normal on board, and unlike us na nakabakasyon ngayon, we don't have any income here at all, right? So I was puzzled, and then suddenly after I read the complete report, I found out that, well, yung iba kasi hindi katulad sa atin na malakas mentally, yun, kayang i-endure yung mga mahabang oras on board na away sa ating family. Meron namang iba na they cannot stand a day longer after their contract expired. Particularly, I have sailed with this one guy. He threatened to call the DP if the crewing officer cannot find a reliever for him. So I understand that other nationalities can extend or stay longer than they have to, but for us Filipino seafarers, I don't think hindi natin kaya, right? Kung merong contract extension na pag-uusapan, well, panalo na tayo dyan. Tuwang-tuwa yung mga Pinoy dyan mostly. But I have also sailed with Filipino crew na they requested a repatriation because merong mga major events na mangyari sa buhay nila, like sa wedding, kasal, ganyan, binyag, or manganak yung misis nila. So I understand that. Now, with this COVID-19 pandemic, essentially wala na yung mga ganong options, right? So the only option you have is to extend. So I felt that seafarers on board, since they don't have a choice to go home, then eventually they will burn out, right? We have this limits also, no? Hindi naman kagaya sa'yo na porket malakas ka, lahat na malakas na rin, mentally, physically, emotionally. So let's have the thinking na hindi kagaya sa Filipino na madaling mag-adjust, no? Ibang lahi hindi, they cannot do what we are doing, kaya mag-extend, kaya mag-stay longer on board. That's just my opinion, right? And then we're gonna show some comments from our Facebook page regarding the post that I shared regarding the survey. So dito tayo sa page kung saan ito yung mga comments ng ating mga mates na nag-react sa ating blog post. So we're gonna read some interesting comments here. Meron nasasabi dito na dahil nga unhappy, no? Many ways to uplift morale of the crew: have games on board, physical activity, karaoke, try to have fun on board, and let's face the facts, we're all avoiding to be messed with this pandemic. So he's right. Si Sir Louis De Leon, he shares his insights regarding this survey, right? So kung pupunta tayo sa survey, covered yung insight ni Sir, but unfortunately merong mga crew na merong mga crew na hindi full crew, no, Filipino. So I have read it here. Regarding sa interaction with crew on board. Okay, so here it is. There was regret at the lack of social enjoyable aspects of life on board. Nobody uses common spaces and nobody is bothered to organize gatherings, games, or events. We are very mixed multinational crew on board, and sometimes it's difficult to get the things lined up and make everybody happy. The TV room has always some films on I cannot understand, and even the subtitles are not in my language, so I cannot stay there. So yung mga ganong cases, no, hindi naman lahat full crew yung barko, kaya merong iba na nag-enjoy lang sa kabina, ganon, doon lang nagpapalipas ng oras. Certain future has no money is coming in and have to provide for the family. Those on board are lucky, and best of all, with the current infected cases rising, they are more safe than us. Well, it's probably right also. So si Sir Aaron Julius Fernandez. we're just lucky because it's safer, but when it comes to money, we don't have salary on board also. Company already laid off since 2 months ago, or just so now we also have nothing when it all comes to pay. So meron palang ibang kumpanya na hindi nagpe-pay sa mga crew nila, no? I have read here na they're laid off 2 months ago, and kahit on board sila, wala silang bayad. Next, it's better to stay on long extended contract on board than to go home, because everybody knows that this time is very dangerous, especially during flight. We don't know how many percent we are in safe, that there is no virus inside the plane. More stay, more money. Yeah, that's the Filipino joke when it comes to extending contract. More stay, more money. And here on land, wala kaming income, so more stay here means no money at all. Okay, don't rush and blame the government agency for not doing by sending home, because the government here and abroad are busy on us first come first with safety. First apply every decision they agreed upon. Yeah, I like to read some comments here, because you know it's mixed opinions, and they're extending their opinions in the social media platform. Yeah, I actually envy them right now. At least they're earning money and making a living. Yep, I agree with him also, because right now it's very difficult here on land. We have no income. Just so you know, we have covered in the previous vlog regarding how to prepare for a long vacation, unexpectedly, so you might want to check on that. Joseph, Carlo, and Joseph, even more hurtful those waiting to be deployed as early as February, and until at present still waiting for uncertainty, can't provide anything for the family to feed for their children. Worst is, even if they are not at work, they're not with their family too. Yeah, meron kasi mga na-stranded na mates natin sa Manila, and syempre hindi sila makakauwi dahil nga sa quarantine, and if umuwi sila, mag-shed naman sila ng money pa uwi and pagbalik. So I understand the pain. Next, many says more days, more money. Correct. But how about our fellow Seafarer, which hometown has many cases of COVID and in fact still counting? Do you think they're happy? If many think money is important, so be it. Remember, up to now there's still no cure, and we don't know if this pandemic will stop or not. Lucky those who are with their family. So if ever the end of the world they are together. How about those stranded at sea? No hate, just my opinion, and how both have advantage and disadvantage. Peace, guys. Have blessed wins it all. Yeah, I understand. Thank you for sharing your opinion. And yeah, it is covered in the survey that some seafarers are worried about their families back home, and maybe it can potentially affect the relationship on board with the crew, with other crew. Yeah, that's right. She's right. Yeah. The happiest moment for a seafarer is upon completion of employment contract and being repatriated home. However, if you don't have enough saving on board nor your family back home, it's better to extend your contract, or else experience frequent trouble with your family while staying with them due to financial need. Yep, this is also valid. But this time during COVID-19 pandemic, repatriation of any seafarer for whatever reason should be properly evaluated in order to prevent the spread of the virus that may infect the officers and crew on board, seafarers, family, and other persons in consequence for incidental to crew change. Yep, this one is valid. I appreciate those who commented and shared their inputs regarding this survey, and we'll see how will the crew change situation in the next few months will unfold. The survey is not true. All Filipino crew on board are happy. All Filipino crew on board here in our ship was happy. Yeah. I said in my previous comments na Filipinos can withstand staying longer than they have to, but other nationalities, I don't think they can withstand that. So yeah, let's see the comments correct. That is only for other nationalities here without sure leave. Also, can't stand longer contract for a few weeks. Is different. Yep, I do agree with this comment. Yep. Well, hindi lahat masaya. We are bulk carriers. Cave size every 15 days port, sometimes to ports sa China. Marami na may naramdam dito sa may maintenance, high blood, ubos na dala nila sa mga diabetic, wala nang gamot, fluctuate reading na tataas, tapos bawal pa hospital, baka doon pa sa labas magka-COVID kung may sakit, bahala ka na, masaya lang yan na extend pag hindi busy barko nyo. Pag busy gusto mo na umuwi kasi pagod ka na. Yeah, that's why it's important that we comment our opinions here so that we can see different perspectives on what's happening. Yeah, hindi lahat talaga masaya, and this all boils down to personal perspective, personal opinion kasi, and personal reasons kasi it's all up to you on how do you absorb the news na walang crew change, walang uwian, ganyan. And yun na, the positive side is may income ka, and then the negative side is maybe wala ka ng gamot, ganyan, kagaya na sinabi ni sir na mga kasama niya may nararamdaman na, right? So it's just a matter of how you're going to survive with the income you have, right? Kasi kami, we're trying to survive also without any income going in. So this pandemic brings a whole lot new challenges sa ating lahat, and I hope na makasurvive tayo dito. Maybe like the IMO is now trying to proceed with crew changes, right? To safely facilitate the safe operation of maritime trade, and they're urging governments also to cooperate para maka-crew change na. So I'm very happy na you're sharing your thoughts and opinions here. I appreciate all. I am reading this previous days, and I'm getting mixed reactions. Regardless, I say na it all boils down to your personal discretion on this matter, kasi yun nga, tinanggalan tayo ng options to go home, and we have no choice but to remain on board. And yung mga nag-aantay sa lupa na makasampa na, well, I felt sorry for them, also felt sorry for me because I am also one of them. And let's see what will happen in the next few months. So that's it, guys, and continue to pour in your comments here, and I'm actually seeing different perspectives. I hope you are also. And that's it for our video, guys. Thank you for watching, and mag-ingat kayo. Stay tuned sa susunod na video, and bye bye.